Now let's turning to our last segment, and this is going to be maybe our shortest segment. What's the Federal Reserve going to do when they meet December the 14th? I mean, they met, of course, this week, and I don't think they did the right thing with QE2. Now they're going to meet December the 14th. Donnie, what?
I think they're going to pass the offering plate around the room, see where they're going to get that $600 billion they're going to buy back all these treasuries with.
They're by opening the printing press. They're going to be printing money.
You know, I don't think, in all seriousness, there's nothing they can do, you know, from a fiscal standpoint with interest rates. The monetary policy, they've already tipped their hand that they're going to try and buy back this to stimulate the economy.
Yeah.
I don't think that they'll extend that. I think that they'll stand on that and then wait and see what
won't do any more.
Yeah, what the result.
Yeah, $600 billion. That's sort of enough. We think.
Yeah.
Roland, what are they going to do?
I'm hoping they pay homage to Tom Koenig from Kansas City. But
Absolutely,
I doubt it.
our neighbor here in Kansas City.
I think he's on the money.
What was the quote? It's something to the effect, "You're wrong." I think to paraphrase, "You're wrong. You're doing something you should not be doing."
Yeah.
And of course, he's fretting about the same things we're fretting about: inflation, that you may get what you don't want, and you probably will get what you don't want. I mean, he's on the vote. He votes now, but of course Now here's a good one. Why? Anyone know the answer to this? I do know the answer, I think. Why is Mr. Honig such a dissident now? Why? Anybody? Well, let me tell you.
Yeah.
He's retiring in October of next year. His term ends as Federal Reserve President.
Okay.
And when you have short timer, that's what we call it in the military, short timer's attitude, you can be a lot more candid. And now I don't mean to say
President of the Kansas City region.
But he's in the Kansas City region. But he's always been pretty candid. I have to salute him. I think he's one of the best ones that we've ever had there.
I would vote for him as the next Bernanke replacement.
Yeah. Yes, that would be a good one.
That'd be a good one.
We know he's not as political.
I think there's an underlying assumption, though, that we point to that if we're really trying to calm inflation, we would behave differently. I think that that's the issue. I'm not convinced that the Fed is really as concerned about his inflation as they sometimes posture that, well, we don't think there will be inflation and we're watching it. I think that in many corners there are those that actively promote inflation as a way to pay back government debt.
Well, look what's